It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
This is 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. Welcome to the NBA. We're joined by the legends Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Our featured matchup tonight out in New York, where the Knicks will be going up against the Cleveland Cavaliers. For the Cavaliers, over the first half of the season, we've gotten a good sense of what this team is capable of. When they're on, which they have been consistently, they are an excellent unit. And while we have a moment here, another discussion topic. Shaq, you are one of the most physical players the league has ever seen. Who would you say right now are the league's most physical players?
Sorry to correct you, Ernie. Not one of the most, the most. But anyway, Ernie,
you're not sorry to correct me. You take great pleasure in correcting.
And one of the most humblest.
Elbow sandwich, that's right. So let me go, Ernie. Let's see. Point guards, how about Russell Westbrook? Mm-hmm. Shooting guards, I'm going to go with maybe D. Wade or Lance Stevenson.
Okay.
And at the small forward,
that's easy.
I got to go with the greatest of the game, LeBron King James.
Well, since he took the smaller guys, which is unique, I'm going to take the power forwards. Blake Griffin. And you know what?
He's one of the league's most physical players?
Yeah, Blake Griffin. Yeah, he's physical. He just gets thrown around a lot sometimes, but
well, he's not physical. Crazy.
No, but he throws it around too, man.
Does not.
He throws it around.
Does not.
Yes, he does. He and Zach Randolph.
D-U-Z-N-O-T.
Yeah, I like
does
Zach.
not.
Yes, he does. And Dwight Howard is physical, and my man Nikola
Pekovic.
Yes, is one of the toughest bigs I've seen around.
And what's Dwight Howard's name? You can say it.
Dwight Howard.
No, say it.
Super Dwight Howard.
Say it with some energy.
Come on, give us a Superman.
Superman is in the building.
There he goes. There he goes.
Now you ticked off the big fella. That's it for now. Talk to you later.
We're here in New York City. What a terrific view of the Manhattan skyline. Welcome, fans. Thanks for joining us for this Friday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by my colleagues Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. It's out on the road tomorrow as the Knicks wrap up this home stretch. The Cavaliers beat them last time when these two teams met in Cleveland. So far, no luck against this team. They've dropped both of the games in the previous two matchups this season.
Yeah, I had the chills watching that. It really was a nightmare defensively for them when you go into that building and get punished by some very hot shooting.
They didn't challenge the shooters. They didn't defend the shooters like they should have. And once the fans got into it and the arena started ramping up and cranking up, it was over.
Here's the starting group for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Smith, he's in at shooting guard. Gobert is out there with Van. Then there's Harris. And it's Irving at the one spot. Milton, covered by Irving. Here's Newton. Here's Porzingis. Vonleh with the rebound. Knicks on defense. Fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
And no doubt in my mind, the overriding factor in that game was their huge edge on the backboard.
Yeah, the level of energy they had, guys, in the win wasn't matched by their opponents, and that rebounding difference, I think, was indicative of that.
And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Irving kicks to Smith beyond the arc. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Smith's got his first 3 points of the game.
Only took them a few seconds to answer the three ball with one of their own.
Greg, we've got a three-point battle taking shape here.
And it's the Knicks with the ball. Sharp, guarded by Harris. From the stripe. Not enough on that one as it misses.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Irving, good.
Really nice way to get your first bucket of the day.
For New York, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there, and a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen.
The Knicks shooting their first free throw of the night here. Cavaliers have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Pass to Smith. Plenty of space. Again, the Cavaliers score.
And it looks like he might just be on his A game today, Clark.
Smith's gone 50% so far. 2 of 4 shooting. No good. Some solid defense from Harris.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
No good on the three-point try from Smith. And so here is New York. They trail by 1. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played, Irving dishes to Smith. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. 7 points for Smith. Well, Clark, we've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
Yeah, we sure have. I mean, it's been a bit of a windshield wiper game. I mean, back and forth, the lead has gone 5 times, so no one in clear control yet.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game, just a matter who can catch that momentum.
You start hitting a few of those mid-range shots, and it can open up your whole game.
Cleveland's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. And Smith slams it home.
And that is a major league flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
You're exactly right. I mean, so often when a team gets that kind of explosive play out of its backcourt, that can really rally and galvanize the whole squad.
That was a nice replay brought to you by Kia.
Still next ball.
Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter.
Hey, they got the shot they wanted off of that pick, but it just doesn't fall.
Yeah, it didn't go down, but you'll take that shot every single time, Greg. That's good offense.
Here's Milton. It's rebounded by Cleveland. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
And a couple guys got hot early, and then it became contagious. You could see that everybody kind of pitched in when it came to shooting.
Exactly right, Greg. I mean, normally there's a hot shooter. The defense can kind of lock into that guy and then let somebody else get some shots, but that wasn't even an option in that game because everybody was on fire. He's finding all kinds of ways to get it done. What a quarter he's having.
First personal foul.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Cleveland.
You've got to like the consistency with which they're hitting that mid-range jumper.
They've been distributing the ball really well tonight, too. I mean, a decent number of assists so far for them.
One shot.
Talk about some great numbers for Smith. He's already up to 12 points, and from long range, he's hit 1 3-pointer.
And when it's all said and done, I got a sneaky suspicion he's going to have a few more.
And here are the Knicks now. 4-point game. Here's Milton. And again, it's the Knicks missing. The Cavaliers have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Harris up top. He had 10 points in the win against Charlotte.
Yeah, and he also did a great job on the backboards, Kev, and that also was a factor.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run.
By himself.
A nice job again, that time to add to their lead. They're doing everything right at the moment.
Greg, you're exactly right. Good, solid, steady, no-frills basketball. Doing it in all aspects of the game right now, and that's a hard combination to beat.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
And here comes the break to halt the run, and that's 2 points on the layup. He has 6.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Irving passes to Smith from about 19 feet. It's rebounded by New York.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Rejected by Harris. Irving kicks to Smith from the arc. No good. Knicks trail by 7. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points. It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Knicks fans, these are your Knicks City Dancers. Go on and give it up.
This opportunity, we can show you this season's top shot blocking teams. Second, the Cavaliers.
I mean, terrific rim protection. I mean, they rotate and help on the inside. Want to keep offenses on the outside shooting jump shots, and that continues to be the goal.
And Cleveland making a change here. Thompson's checked in. Cleveland leading by 7. To the middle. Here's Smith. Look at that jam. I mean, just beautiful. Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying Clark to get back into this game like this.
Yeah, definitely a jam with emphasis. A big apostrophe or exclamation point. How about maybe even a question mark, partner?
Yeah, I would have to say there are a lot of questions right now from a defensive standpoint. That's for sure.
So it's the Cavaliers now, following the score by New York. And it's Smith again missing.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
It's almost as if there's a lid on the hoop for him right now.
Just floating to the rim on that slam.
Boy, when he gets up and stays up.
Man, you could clock his hang time with an hourglass.
There's the pass to Sharp. Here's Eustace. Lets it go from 11, and that's good off the glass that time. Eustace has got his first 2 points. The Cavaliers leading by 7. It's stolen. Newton. He's covered by Irving. Pass to Porzingis. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers.
And even though he missed that, you have to take those shots when you get the opportunity.
Exactly. They don't come much better or easier than that.
And a huge lead here early to start.
Boy, you know, right from the tip, there's not anything they haven't done well so far.
There's the pick. It's hauled in by Harris. Cleveland's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range in the first quarter. And it's Smith penetrating, and he gets the bucket. And now it's a 12-point Cavalier lead.
This switch has definitely been flipped to on this quarter, guys.
Newton covered by Irving. Here's Eustace, and there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. It's going to go on Tristan Thompson. The Knicks have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line.
2 shots.
That free throw missing, so both teams making some changes here. No luck that time either. Here's Barlow. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
You've got to box out on the free throws. Put a body on somebody. The little things can make a big difference.
Here's Harris. No good. And New York the other way now. Here's Barlow. They get the rebound. Tries again. Eustace. Score the basket. His second of 2 attempts.
Just lazy defense on the glass there.
Well, nobody boxed out. Nobody put a body on anybody else. Things like that not only drive the coach crazy, that stuff gets under my skin. Well, they've yet to string many stops together.
It just seems like they're a step slow today.
Shoots from 8. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Eustace has got 6 points. Cleveland leading by 8. Middleton outside. Harris a screen on Wade. And Middleton kicks to Anderson. The screen from Thompson. Here's the screen. Anderson's shot is off. New York's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Newton defended by Middleton. Passes it to Eustace. Tries a 3. Thompson with the rebound. Guys, some great passing from him.
Yeah, it makes it tough for the defense to chase that ball around when it moves that crisply all over the court.
Yeah, everybody's touching it, and you're starting to see the assists pile up because the rhythm is on display offensively.
Now here is Harris. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Here's Newton. But they recover it. Here's Eustace. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. 1:36 left to play in the first quarter. Group on the floor for the Cavaliers. And so here's Cleveland. Nothing offensively yet from them in the second quarter. They've got Porzingis, and it's Larson in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the 5 for New York right now. Now let's send it to Doris from the sideline.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Hornets had a huge game. He finished with 63 points and was his usual self on the defensive end as well. A lot of blocks from him, something we're accustomed to. Truly impressive numbers from him in a stellar performance. What a special night.
Appreciate it, Doris. Thanks. Well, we've seen a lot of great players have a lot of great games, but that was something special.
And I love that no matter what approach they tried against him, nothing worked. I mean, he was ready for everything.
It makes you wonder what kind of defense they'll throw at him tonight. I mean, however they choose to play him, it's still going to take a special effort to keep him under control.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
You know, guys, we've really seen them do a lot of damage in the paint so far.
And also knocking down the mid-range because they're making good decisions with the basketball.
He hits both from the stripe. Now about 3 minutes gone in this second quarter of basketball. Roten dishes to Smith. Tries to snap the cold streak, and the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. The Knicks making a switch here. Wade's checked in. The Cavaliers have shot just 1 free throw earlier. 1 for 1 in the game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Those are good numbers for any team. I mean, they can feel extremely good about their free throw shooting percentage this season.
And so here is New York. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. Out of bounds, Knicks ball as New York keeps possession of it. The Cavaliers pull it in. Vonleh's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Smith wide open. He fires. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Smith's got 29.
And let's see, guys, if that triggers another little explosion from him after hitting 3 triples in that first quarter.
Here's Milton. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
And now we have a chance to check out Freak here. Unbelievable play for him over the last month. First in scoring, first in rebounding, and he's first in the league in steals per game. Just an incredibly aggressive and tenacious defender.
And I tell you what, his scoring abilities are almost otherworldly. I mean, no one's been able to slow him down or even come close.
And he makes both free throws. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Irving kicks to Smith, and he bangs it home with one hand.
And that is a major league flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
You're exactly right. I mean, so often when a team gets that kind of explosive play out of its backcourt, that can really rally and galvanize the whole squad.
For Cleveland, they've gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. And that's now 33 points for Freak.
He has really punished these defenders today. No matter who's been on him, he's been giving them medicine.
Pass to Newton. Off the pick. And the Knicks miss again.
He's really lacking in confidence out there. 0 field goals made so far in this game. They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid dividends.
And with as many points as they've gotten in the paint, you know, they haven't had to do much work on the perimeter.
Here's Porzingis. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change, and he gets it to go.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Now here's Roden. They lead by 4. They push it up 4 on 3. Got a piece of it, and stolen by Roden. Smith outside. His first shot coming late. That's tipped. And here's Wade. He's got 5. To the wing on the left. Here's Milton. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. Now just a 2-point Cleveland lead.
46. Cavaliers timeout. Ladies and gentlemen, your Knicks City Dancers.
And here's the 2K leaderboard with the teams that have really been controlling the boards during the past month. The Cavaliers, number 1.
I like how this team has been coming up big lately, Kevin. They seem to have a new dedication and energy to rebounding the ball, and it's paying off.
Cavaliers leading. Feeds it to Roten. He kicks it to Smith. Gobert, the screen. Nice shot by Smith.
Boy, guys, they've shown some great passing on their last few trips down the floor. Excellent.
4 straight passes leading to scores. Great team play.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Knicks City Dancers.
Already it's February. Let's see how the East is matching up. Taking a look at Cleveland. They are the favorite right now to lock up the #1 seed come playoff time, sitting in first place right now and not looking like they, are going to be slowing down at all. And, of course, the Knicks just way behind.
And right now for the Knicks, what a nice turnaround this season has been for them compared to just a year ago. They couldn't afford to suffer through another campaign like that.
I think it would have been a disaster for them to repeat last year's failures. But what a job they've done making themselves relevant again.
And he gets it to go.
The defender was spinning around like an agitator in a washing machine after that crossover.
I think you're right. Looks a little bit dizzy after that one.
And that one's good.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets, Greg, resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
And so here is New York, trailing by 4. Comes up empty down low.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Irving drives in. Shot from 12. It's hauled in by Porzingis. Porzingis has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Wade with it. He's picked up by Irving. Gobert with the block. Smith right side. No good on the 3. The Knicks have gone 6 of 13 so far from the field here in the second quarter. It's tipped and stolen by Vonleh. Now Cleveland moving it up. Here's Irving. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Irving's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Yeah, they have really owned the interior. You've got to collapse that defense and force them to beat you over the top.
Here's Milton. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
The defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. He doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Middleton's checked in. The Knicks have gone 6 of 8 from the free throw line tonight.
Yeah, pretty good numbers on the season when you look at their free throw attempts, right around 78%.
And that's a little better than they did last year from the free throw line.
Now, here is Smith. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
Cleveland shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And the first one drops. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Here's Milton. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got 4 rebounds in this game. The Cavaliers leading by 5. Smith for 3. Can't get it to go. The Knicks have gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the second quarter. Just under 50% shooting. Great open look there. And that's now 7 points for Wade. Cleveland's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Smith drives in, missed inside.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
I like that creativity, double clutching to catch the defender on the way down. I can go for that.
No good on the 3. Knicks trail by 3. Newton defended by Gobert, and the foul called on Free. That's foul number 2 for him. Thompson, he's checked in for Cleveland. Porzingis passes away. He got right to the cup using that screen. Wade's got 4 this quarter.
Give an assist there, not for the pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed him up and made the layup possible.
Irving double team. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. And the Cavaliers lead by 3.
Great assist that time by Kai.
Newton passes to Houston. Thompson with the rebound. And for the Cavaliers, they're shooting it up around 45% from the field in the second quarter. Nobody near Irving. A second chance effort. Got a hand on it, and that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession. And the first half comes to a close. We've got a close game going on here. Cavaliers on top. They lead by 3. And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Gentlemen, I'm over here with Tristan Thompson, and after that first half, Tristan, what's the plan going to be for this second half?
Well, it's simple. It's going to be a dogfight. You know, they got big guys, true bigs, and we got to come out, play hard, and not let up.
You have to have plenty of bark in a dogfight, Tristan. Thank you. Guys?
Thank you so much, Doris. Great interview as always. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back with the second half of basketball shortly.
Okay, guys, let's focus and get down to business. Now, here's a few things I took away from the first half. If there's something I'd like to see us do as well in the second half as we did in the first, it's get the ball into the low post. They've had no answer when we've gotten it into the paint. If there was a real positive to be found, it was in transition. We made some really quick, sharp outlet passes and got some easy buckets on the break. That's where they might be most vulnerable. And guys, I don't want too many of us under the glass at the defensive end. I want to be sure that we always have at least a couple of guys getting up court, ready to receive the outlet pass and get an easy bucket on the break. That's it for now, guys. Let's go get that W.
And we welcome you back to the NBA here on 2K Sports. And we're ready to get going once more. And the players having a chance to have a short break and get some rest themselves and get refueled and hydrated with some Gatorade. More terrific basketball in store for us tonight. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
Boy, did he put on a show from beyond in that first half. Let's see if the halftime break has any cooling effect on him.
Well, I'll tell you what, we'll soon find out, because I guarantee they're going to keep feeding it to him behind the arc until he does cool off.
On the court for Cleveland, Smith in at shooting guard. Harris is out there with Vonleh. Then there's Irving. And it's Gobert in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as you'd like.
Guys, I think free throw shooting, and Steve, you can speak to this, is all about rhythm and confidence, and he hasn't been able to establish any rhythm there this season.
And that one's good. 8 points for him.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
You're right, Clark. Just continue to pound it in the paint and get those easy points inside. And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Knicks trail by 5. The pass to Sharp. Passes it to Newton. Takes a shot at the elbow. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Smith's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Smith's got 43 points.
You know, huge height advantage there, but because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
Agreed. The body control essential in that situation. I mean, if you're giving up a bunch of height, then you better be able to manufacture things in the air.
Second chance shot. The Cavaliers pull it in. Smith's got 4 rebounds in this game. Irving dishes to Smith. The feed to Harris. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Smith's got his 4th assist in this one.
Oh, wow. 4 or 5 to start the half. Coming out on fire.
And here are the Knicks now. 9-point game. And the shot is good.
Guys, that time he went for the fancy finish for us there, man. That was sweet.
To the inside. A solo fast break. The finish. Hammers it home to polish off the break.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
And here are the Knicks now, following the miss by Freak.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one over.
And another miss by Cleveland.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. For New York, they have shot 10 of 13 from the free throw line.
At the line for 2.
Shooting 2. Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Knicks City Dancers.
Let's quickly bring up the 2K leaderboard for a look at the top free throw shooters among point guards. Freak, third.
Well, he's the guy you want on the free throw line when it matters. I mean, he's a leader and as consistent as they get.
Well, automatic is the word that comes to mind when you're talking about his free throw shooting. There are a lot of terrific foul shooting point guards, and he's right at the top of the list.
Now here's Irving. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. Newton, he's covered by Irving. Rebound by Smith.
Well, that's a warm-up jumper there. I mean, when you're a pro, you can't make excuses for missing that one.
And stolen by Bonley. Irving kicks to Harris. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
And he's been terrific, guys. I mean, the percentage right around 86%, so no doubt he's pleased with that.
And I like the fact, guys, that those numbers have gone up since last season. I mean, he said free throw shooting was an area he was looking to improve, and he has.
And Harris drops them both. Knicks trail by 5.
Come on, fellas, we got to pick up the pace. If we see an open look, we got to take it. We have to make them play at our tempo.
One more time, let me hear your Nick City Dancers.
Here's Porzingis. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
And I'm not sure if it was text or email, but he definitely threw that one down.
Boy, he's just dangling from the rim after sending it through there.
You can see which team now has the swagger, Clark, right now.
Yeah, it's with them.
And guys, that swagger can backfire because you don't want to get your opponent a little too riled up.
And the shot is good. He's got 12.
And really just led him to his sweet spot for that finish.
Cleveland leading by 3. Smith kicks to Harris. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. That's 7 points for Tobias Harris.
A wide open three. They need much better communication defensively.
There's the pick. Here's Newton. Gobert with the defensive effort.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game. And so much for repeating the three-point barrage he put on in the first half. Nothing here in the second. Well, close to picking that one off.
Still a nice play to make sure that pass didn't reach its target.
Wade, he's checked in for the Knicks. Newton, he's covered by Irving. Wade outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Porzingis. The shot is off, so Cleveland will take it the other way. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Irving passes to Smith, and the three ball is good. Smith's got 7 now in this quarter.
This guy's putting on a clinic out there. Everything is sound and sharp and crisp. He's really the centerpiece of their offense.
Newton, who's covered by Irving. Wade on the wing. Pass to Porzingis. From the top of the key. Not enough on that one as it misses. Cleveland leading by 9. Smith dishes to Vonleh. Kicks it to Irving. And another 3 for Cleveland.
It has been a three-point barrage for them since halftime.
Not sure if it's been by design or simply by accident, but either way, it has been impressive.
And so here is New York. Back to Wade. Can they get it? That's good. Wade's got 12.
Back at you. I mean, they immediately get those 3 points back.
Trading spray guns from long range. Trading blows from behind the arc.
There's the bucket. Good. 6 points for Rudy Gobert.
Another gap in the defense found there, and they've really had their number today.
Here's Newton. Softly drops in the floater. He's got 8.
Oh, such a field shot there, the floater.
And it goes out of bounds. That one is off Smith. Well, when you think of the great playmakers in league history, John Stockton per game averaged double-digit dimes. Think of this. For his career, 15,806 career assists. A record you knew right off would stand for a very long time.
And guys, you know, you look up point guard in the dictionary, and there's a nice little picture of John Stockton there. I mean, he is an unreal distributor. Controlled the game like no one ever has before or since. It's no coincidence that Utah never missed the playoffs in any of the 19 seasons that John Stockton was at the helm.
Now the dish to Harris. Outside Irving. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. And it's Thompson with the jam.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says thank you very much and sails in for the flush.
And those are the kind of sequences that tell you why the score is what it is.
And so here is New York following the score by Cleveland.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Especially, Greg, when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead. Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
We got to be more physical on defense. They are getting to the middle of the floor way too easy. Get into them on the perimeter. Posts. Rotate over and make your presence felt. Quit being so soft.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Well, over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what David Blatt said to the team. He said their plan was run their offense through Thompson. Coach emphasized getting him as many touches as possible, saying he is going to be one of the guys to carry us the rest of the way. Probably a good time to make some changes with a good chunk of the second half still to go, Kevin.
Thanks a lot, Doris. Here's Eustace. He's got 7. Pass to Newton. The pass to Eustace. New York needs to get off a shot. Wade gets the bucket. The Cavaliers leading by 9. Thompson misses.
I still can't believe that one didn't fall.
Here's Newton, and Thompson sends it back. And now Irving pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Finished off the break. Irving's got 9 points. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Cavaliers.
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
You know, one other area they're doing well in is steals. I mean, they've knocked the ball loose a number of times and been able to track it down after the fact.
Harris outside. Eustace grabs the board. Knicks trail by 11. Guys, they're checked in for Irving. New York's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Pass to D'Angelo. He feeds it to Wade. There's the pick. Pass to Newton. Wade with it. Now Smith defending. Shot clock at 6. Wade passes to Eustace. That's good. Eustace has got it back down to single digits for the Knicks.
So far, going for more of an inside game here in the second half, and I like that. A little smash mouth basketball, taking it inside.
Man, it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
Here's Smith. Non-stop scoring machine here. That's good. And the Cavaliers lead by 11.
They haven't been as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. They're playing smart with the lead. I like that. They're being very selective and deliberate in their offense. That's a good strategy when you're on top.
And so here is New York. Back to Wade. An easy 2 points on the layup. Wade's got 16 points.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
And it's blocked. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Cavaliers will retain possession. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Anderson's checked in. And so here's Cleveland. They've held a 12-point lead early. And the basket by Harris. Knicks trail by 11. D'Angelo. He's covered by Anderson. Dishes it to Wade. Here's Eustace. And Thompson sends it back.
With the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be. Firmly in control of this game.
And no doubt about it, rebounding is an effort stat, folks. They've been more determined than their opponent